Good morning, Drawdience. I'm your host, Rhari, and we're back with another episode of Tutorial Tuesday. Today we're going to be covering the wolf. For most of these examples, I'll be sticking with the North American and Arctic subspecies, as that's the most common type to me in Canada. I highly recommend looking into your own local or historical records to find examples of wolves that are close to you. Artistically, one of the first points I want to make is about how far back on their heads a wolf's ears sit. Wolves have almost 180 degrees of movement in their ears, being able to pull them all the way forward to look ahead, and being able to pull them all the way back to hear behind them. This is important as it allows them to keep a focus on prey while keeping track of what the pack and their prey are doing behind them. They are the ultimate multitaskers. Comparing different wolf types, we quickly see that there's a wide variance in the way this animal is structured. Northern varieties have a long, thick fur with plush undercoat, broad muzzles, and very small ears. They generally also have bigger paws and seem thicker overall than their southern cousins. Wolves found around the equator have longer ears and snouts, petite feet, and a slender form. You also get the medium variety, one that falls into neither grouping and blends the form into something adapted to its local environment. Another point to mention is the shape of the muzzle. Wolves always have a long overbite. That is that their top teeth come to rest over their bottom teeth. To anthropomorphize your wolf character, you can always bring this feature forward to exaggerate the chin and make it look much more human. The more that you let this fall underneath, the more wild your wolf will look. Drawing from the profile, we can see how the face comes together. The small nose leading into a sloped muzzle, up the long forehead to the ears near the back of the head. The long fur ruff coming down the back, and the dainty shaped almond eyes. To give a more anthropomorphic or furry look, adding eyebrows will allow for a greater range of expression and humanization. Adding in a bit of light shine and softening up the eyes also helps a bit. From here, I'll cover just the major points to remember about drawing wolves. Their coat, feet, and ear shape vary depending on their environment. Their ears can move almost 180 degrees along the side of their head, and they sit far back on the skull comparative to other canines. They have a big overbite, and adding eyebrows and chins really help to make them look more human or anthropomorphic. As always, you can reach me via Twitter, Patreon, or for affinity as Rhari, that's R-H-A-R-I, and for next month I'll be hosting a poll on Patreon about what topics we should cover next. On the docket is how to draw bunnies, birds and other avian persuasion, or a couple of expression fundamentals. Thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and never stop drawing.